Here you go!
Niche Fighter Monday!
Hello everybody, yo, happy Monday, happy Niche Fighter Monday. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to the Digital Basement. Yo, I am of course Mr. MKL. And we are chilling here. I'm just relaxing, trying to relax this Monday. Your friend Mr. MKL has been very busy with work. Yo, what's up, Joe? Have I? Oh, I'm honored. Have I truly achieved Lord status? It was the coveted Lord someone in our weeklies, man. Oh God, Lord Cha-Cha. I miss Cha-Cha, man. I miss all of the Street Fighter 4 and Marvel 3 heads. Yo, this is Breath of Fire, man. That is good. I was thinking of these tunes are really good, right? Yeah, we got some Last Blade 2 in the background here. Man, some good music, some good fighting games. But yo, like I was saying, man, I've been it's been a lot of work. There's been a lot of work happening. Good work I'm satisfied with. But work nonetheless. And there's more to come. So I'm just trying to take a moment, man. I've been like, I don't know. I've been in my own head this whole past weekend. Like I have been. I tried to sit down and just play some games, man. And it's like every 4 minutes, I'm like, nope, gotta do something else. Right? Gotta check off something off of that checklist. Oh yeah, for sure. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better for y'all. I swapped, I appreciate you keeping my audio in check because I had to swap some stuff around for when I was playing D&D the other day, and every time I do that, I mess up my OBS settings, so thank you for correcting that. So yeah, I have been in my head about work stuff, and it's been hard to disconnect. And despite the fact that this is, still technically work, it's much better. This is, I get to focus, we get to play some fighting games, we get to talk about them. I'm excited to do that. So I figured we'll do a little stroll through Fightcade. I want to get more practice in Street Fighter the movie, because I want to be prepared as possible for Combo Breaker. That is fast approaching, my friends. And then I wanted to just explore some other games. I've been thinking about Heatwave from Monochromatic Hermit and its connection to The Last Blade, and I have not played enough of The Last Blade, so I'm like, you know what, this is a good opportunity to go visit some Fightcade games, and maybe also, because we were doing the mystery game practice last week, and maybe get some exposure. Like, The Last Blade is definitely a game that shows up in mystery tournaments, so perhaps we'll come across a couple things that'll, prepare us for what we're walking into. Guy, CD is so soon. I forget sometimes. I gotta make sure. I booked my hotel and they were like, cool, you got your reservation, we'll figure it out. And I'm like, wait, can I pay you guys just so this is all settled? And they're like, nah, it's okay, you can pay whenever. And I'm like, yeah, can I pay now? And they're like, not really. Just let me pay. Just I want to settle this. Yo, nervous but excited. That's always it, man. Like, I got, it's like air travel for me, which is always, especially solo air travel. I'm always used to doing it with Mrs. MKL, so whenever I gotta travel alone, I'm always like, ooh, wow. So yeah, it's gonna, and then meeting a whole bunch of people that I've never met in person before. So exciting, but nervous, yeah. Yeah, I got a hotel room at Renaissance, so... Oh, it requires you to pay a day in advance? Okay, I'm gonna contact them, because this is approaching. I would rather just pay them. Like, I could have put this, right? I could have paid for this and have my expenses accounted for already. Okay, I'm gonna have to check in on that, because... I have the email saying I'm confirmed. I'm gonna be real mad if I end up there. Okay, maybe I did pay the, because I did put in my, right, so like, maybe I did pay the deposit. I'm gonna have to double check, man. Too much going on. But no, I want to be settled for that, man. I hate having travel plans loom over your head. Cool. All right. I should be fine then. I should be fine. I have done this kind of thing before. Anxiety-induced planning. Yep. Like I said, that's kind of been my world for the last, couple months. Lots of planning. And it's always so frustrating when you're just like, I just want to tell everybody about what's going down. Like, I want to, right? You want to share it all, but yeah, right. Imagine if your hotel is there and running. No, couldn't be you. I know, it's funny. I submitted Robo-O for All In Together, and it didn't get in. And though that makes me sad, it also kind of is a bit of a relief where I'm just like, okay, I don't have to worry about. I can go and play games. Yo, Polar Bear. So UMAD. So I thought UMAD was dead. Are they back? I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't see any of the news from those folks. Oh, they've teased a date, September 19th to 21st. Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, you're in their Discord. Okay, that makes sense. Yo, if UMAD is back, absolutely, because ooh, man. What do we do? Do I bring Fate Unlimited codes? I think Heatwave would do well at UMAD. I really think Heatwave would play well with the crowd at UMAD. Maybe even Frostfire. UMAD, for those of you who don't know, it's a Montreal-based tournament series that went on hiatus, I guess, a couple years ago now? I can't remember how long ago it was. Time is a construct. And so, but apparently they're back, which is great because they always did a really great job of supporting kind of a bunch of the niche and indie fighters. There are a bunch of indie devs located around where they're at and tend to come and show off stuff. The Checkmate Showdown folks showed off games at UMAD before and WeMAD. And then there was, oh god, there's another one there. I don't know, man. There's this funky game that keeps getting shown, and I've only ever seen it be showed off there at UMAD, but can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But you always get some cool stuff. Sailor Moon's usually there. A bunch of the Toronto folks head out, so that's nice. I'm glad that they're coming back. All right, I'm gonna have to mark that on the calendars. End of September. That's doable. Is it going to be at the Cathedral? Yes, that is also fantastic venue choice. Oh, man. Did the Toryuken dates get announced as well? I thought I saw something pop up. July 26, 2025. Hey, custom badges. Shoutouts Toronto Top Tiers. Okay, cool. So Northern Battles is the week before CB. Okay, yeah. Safety Man came to ask me about that, so I want to make it out, man. It's juggling all the work stuff with that. I should try to make it out to NB though. Northern Battles is always fun. It'll be good practice before Combo Breaker. Same thing. So it's Toryuken is gonna be July 26th. And, right, that is, like, what, a week before EVO? So, it's, like, good practice, but also kind of right buttered up against it. Alright, yo, let's play some fighting games. So who knows about The Last Blade 2? You have a kernel of knowledge? Right? Yeah, I know a little bit about it, right? I know it's a, 3 buttons with a dodge mechanic, SNK style fighter. It has 2 fighting styles, a defensive and offensive. Defensive gives you cancel, so you can do like ABC, which is what I'm at, or I guess speed mode, I believe is what it's called. And then the offensive mode is like big button, 1 button into special, no chains, that kind of stuff, right? So really interesting kind of groove system, or whatever you want to liken it to, whatever your point of fighting game reference is. There's also a 3rd secret fighting style. Why they kept it secret, you have no idea. Yes, and usually there is, a 3rd. And this is like, once again, there's Heatwave, the indie fighting game, takes inspiration from Last Blade and has multiple fighting styles, including a tag mode, which is really cool. But yes, they have kind of a offensive, speed, and hyper, or like EX mode. This game is very broken, and people mostly like its presentation. Well, its presentation is fantastic. I'm curious how it is absolutely broken. Like, it strikes me as a Sam Show-ish kind of game in the way that it plays out in terms of competition. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Yes, okay, I guess that's fair. The kind of backwards is POW, think is considered defensive, speed is offensive. Yeah, the speed is like the rush down, I guess, way to do it. Offensive and defensive probably isn't, the right terminology for it necessarily. Oh yeah, okay, it's got a bunch of, like, infinites. Okay, interesting. Haha, The Last Blade is to Sam Show what Art of Fighting is to Fatal Fury. Art of Fighting is really its own beast, though, right? Moria has Toki-style teleports, and a handful of characters have infinites. Okay. Very top tiers. I think generally speed is preferred. Yo, really? The dude who did Deadly Premonition did the story for this? That is cool. Okay, yeah, the EX style. Thank you, Super. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why the Fightcade training mode doesn't work with the health. The health doesn't work. Yeah, and last played it doesn't work for some reason. That's so weird. I'm just like, it's funny. It's like, every now and again, the training mode Lewis script is just like, nah, not quite. Yo, yeah, we got Fantasy Strike at EVO Japan. The Japanese Fantasy Strike community is still hard at work. Oh, wow. Make your teleports 1 frame recovery by pressing A and C. Oh, okay. Can I not hit out of that launcher? I thought... Yeah, EX mode balances out speed and power, combining aspects of both, but you take much more damage as a trade-off. Fair, right? Yeah. Usually stuff like that, you're like, oh no, that's not actually... It's probably not balanced, right? It's fun. It's one of those things where they're like, okay, maybe that's why they hit it, right? Where it's like, oh, you're gonna... It's not balanced for... competitive play, but it is like an interesting showcase of what you can do. Alright, what are... What is it? Quarter circle back, forward. AD for super? Oh, okay, okay. I can hit him with my command. Oh, that's not bad. Yo, Hayama, what's going on, friend? Been a bit. Hang on a sec. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm doing pretty well. We're chilling. We're checking out some Fightcade games today. I've been doing my work thing. Hope y'all have been surviving. Are there any games that have universal evade roll? Oh, I'm sure. There's a lot of games that use like a defer dodge mechanic or have universal rolls and feints. Trying to think off the top of my head, actually. Yo, Mohast, that is always a... It's always a big struggle, right? Where it's like you always want more options in games, but then like there's a critical mass, right? You hit a limit of things. We've talked about this with like roster size even, where it's like when I remember playing the first couple seasons of Street Fighter V, and then coming back and being like, there are like 49 characters in this game with different V skills, and like I'm just like I don't I don't know what is going on anymore. This is too many matchups to learn. I was just like, no, tune out, right? And it's like, for people who have been there all along, that's actually probably really great. But, oh, man. Yo, Rafiq, I absolutely did. Thank you. To all my Canadian friends out there, make sure to go do your civic duty and vote today. I went out to vote and hit the dispensary, and between my polling station and the dispensary, there was another polling station for my neighborhood, right? So if you have to walk a shorter distance to get to your voting station, your polling station, than you do the local dispensary, really, you have no excuse not to just spend 5 minutes to go out to vote, right? This is a wildly different experience for our American friends, right? Where, man, our polling stations are super close by, and the only person in front of me was Mrs. MKL, because she was also with me to vote, right? Like, that's the only person I had to wait for was the person I went with. So, yeah, it is. Do you see this, sweetie friends? Yo, Butler, Crimson, what's going on? Joe, you get it, man. We just gotta vibe out and engage in the electoral process where you can. It is not the only solution, but it is certainly something you should be engaging in. But yeah, Mohas, back to what Mohas said about the idea of grooves, right? That's like, when you only have a few fighters, grooves actually give you a lot of variety, right? Like, where you wouldn't typically get that out of just your roster. But then, yeah, big enough roster, suddenly it starts becoming a lot of layers you have to learn just to really get into it. All right, so D for deflect, right? All right, strength and skill, or power and speed, depending. Strength, single hit moves, and hidden special moves. So you get a different move list. All right, I want to take a run through this. Here, naturally, no, I kind of want to try Big Boy. Yeah, there's like a scope and knowledge multiplier that happens when you introduce grooves that you may or may not want, right? And this is what's really important, to have an identity for your game, right? All right, okay, well, this looks armored. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Oh, okay, half circle grab. Nice. Come here. Give me a little hug. Dang. Slow, but alright. Hang on. So do I have a Dragon Punch on... No, not on C, just on A and B. Oh, into Crumple. Oh, can I command grab out of Crumple, guys? Oh, Rafik, the giant dude, little buddy companion is such an amazing archetype, though. Honestly, it's up there with Granny Fighter in terms of some of my favorite, but probably underrepresented, like, character archetypes, design archetypes. Mohost, I will say, Battle Craze, many fighters, 3 grooves, super overwhelming for me. I think in the, like, 20 hours that I have played Battle Craze, I don't think I've gone through every variation of the past. Like, it's kind of wild. Oh, right. I guess, is that an anti-air hit or grab? Grab? Okay. So can I do my launcher attack? Well, it killed him. Right? Because I could do, like, crouch B, like 2B, BC, which is like a universal launcher, which I believe gives you juggle properties. Limited juggle, more of an overhead. Alright. It just seems like a very natural way for you to go into your this move, so I was just curious. And then that, I'm wondering... Oh, jeez. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Can I skip over to our dudes? Command list. Possibly? Quarter circle back, quarter circle back. Dragon punch. Half circle forward, half circle back. Alright. Alright. That is range. Ooh. Oh, good man with the baseball. Of course, if you have a baseball bat like that, or a bat like that, you should do the baseball swing. Let's be real. Toss him up in the air. Whoa, really? Deadly Ray Super that gives you launcher ender that is itself cancelable? Ow. Oh, too far? Still too far? Okay, at least it hit. And then we have dashing attacks as well. 2-2 lighter heavy starter. And the deadly escape me. Alright. I wish there was a more... This is just like a wall of text for his special moves. Continue. Receive enemy's life. Interesting. Alright. Half circle back, forward AB. Yes, thank you. That's what I was trying to check on, was my desperation. Half circle back, forward AB. Okay. I thought it was quarter circle back, half circle forward, but I'll try both. Jackie Chan Fist of Fire, friends. It's happening. No, Hayama, I have not played. I have played it, but not much. I've played much more of The Last Blade 2 because, yeah, as I've been told, it's like this is the superior game. Get those command grabs in. All right. Whew. No, I haven't played the Dreamcast port. Dang, right, I gotta use my deflect more too, don't I? Look. No, not again. Where? Okay, I gotta look this up. Desperation move. Double quarter circle forward, AB. Dash his shoulder force. Follow up with half circle back, B, or half circle forward. And then double half circle back, AB. Alright, alright. It has a Hanafuda minigame. That's super cool. Heavy into 3C sweep. All right. Can you get anything off of that wall bounce stuff? Nothing seems like particularly obvious. Oh shit. Oh jeez. And like I swear, this super combo information is not incorrect. Like unless I only have access to the quarter circle forward one in this mode. Jesus Christ. Only hard style because of the pow cancel. Okay. That makes sense. Definitely not a traditional grappler, right? Have circled back. Forward C. Okay. Let me try that. Yo, this guy. What's up, safety man? How you doing, bud? I am just like, I have hit the stage where Last Blade 2 decides to kick my ass. By crouching heavy, like that, right? You mean crouching B. I don't know what heavy is in this game, right? It's like, I just go A, B, C, D. Yeah, they seem very not concerned about that, I will admit. Oh my god. Fuck this guy. Super HC, if that happened to me right now, I would fucking quit out. Cause I'm just like, I'm already getting my ass kicked. I don't need like environmental damage. Holy jeez. There's a bit of a Potemkin vibe, for sure. Okay, if you for Setsu. Let's see where we get to here. I was way more comfortable with Hibiki. I am gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Okay, into the overhead. All right. Oh, too early. There we go. I feel like I should have done a bit more damage, but we'll do. We'll take it. Oh, come now. That feels better. Whoops. Whoops. That's straight up an Easton from Shamsho 5, right? Yeah, this did come first. I mean, hey, when you're pulling from kind of this kind of samurai lore, right? You're gonna see some of that crossover. Oh. Oh, no. Ah, jeez. Oh, the interrupt. All right. Jousts are Western Isen. That's cool. That's a good way to think of it. Gotcha. Okay, back A is a 3-hit string. Allows you enough time for a hit confirm. Okay. Oh, that guy there? Okay, so like back and then the little swipe. Is that not special cancelable though? Oh, here we go. Right to the corner. All right. Ah. Okay, I'm at least more comfortable with Hibiki. Okay, okay, you can still just go into B and C, it's just harsher scaling? Okay. I see. Jeez. Dang it. Okay, I gotta turn up my audio a bit because I can't even hear any of the cues. Oh, I thought I could off of launcher. Oh, too far. So, have I played City of the Wolves? I played the playtest. I have not purchased the game and played it yet. some folks might actually be wondering, Mike, why aren't you playing City of the Wolves? Well, having a sexual predator on the cast is very shitty. That is not something that we should be supporting. And I have found it extremely difficult to justify going and playing what I think would otherwise be a fairly entertaining fighting game. Sorry, yeah, no, it is not like it's something that I didn't, like, I was like, no, we shouldn't talk about. It is, in fact, something we should talk about, but yeah. If you're wondering why I'm not, that is one of the primary reasons. I have actually signed up for the game at Combo Breaker, and I don't know if I'm going to actually play. Not even the controversy, right? I mean, controversy does suck, but, like, also, our money going towards this is even worse, right? Let me be perfectly clear, there is no ethical consumption under capitalism. So, I'm not gonna, like, it's not making or breaking relationships for me if someone decides to pick up and play City of the Wolves. But it's important to discuss. Yeah, absolutely. Some of the Street Fighter the movie crew abandoned it. There's a game that I think would otherwise be extremely popular in my circles right now is not, in large part, due to the inclusion of Granola and the Saudi royal family. Okay. That is punishable. So is that, though. Gotcha. Dang it. I shouldn't have backed off. I mean, look. There is... I don't know. I respect people who take a stand and are like, I will not engage with this media because of its associations with whoever or whatever. Boycott, divest, sanction. Cool. Yes, engage with that, right? But yes, you will, it is tough, man. It is tough as a fan of a series and a game when this stuff happens around it, that you're like you can't really ignore it. It's there. So keep getting hit by that overhead. It was a weird turn for their marketing campaign, and it's like something that I feel like they almost knew people were not going to react that great to because they kept it till so late in their campaign. Dang it. There we go. Ugh. Oh, come on! That still hit me! I'm like, I saw the charge up. I'm like, no, this is good. He's gonna come lunging forward. I just sail over top of him. Yo, hitboxes, man. His ass clearly hit me, yeah. No, very much so. Okay, we got around. All right, let's focus now. Yeah, melty ass hitboxes, guys. All right. Oh. Oh, too far for the sea. God, interrupted. All right. Just gonna take the... No! No! Oh, guys, I got the backdash when I tried to do my half circle back forward. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I fell apart. I fell apart. Honestly, there are so many cool Last Blade stages. Like, there's one that is just like, it is like the gardens in winter. It is, oh, such a great stage. I love it. Oh, still hit me? All right. Okay, use my desperation all day. I think though, if you added in the smoke, it would just keep lagging, right? Because even you can see when Washi does their double fireball, the game starts slowing down. Right, Peaches, like, where do you guys think, where do you think the Last Blade series would have gone mechanically, like, if it kept going? That's not a bad idea. Let me give Power a try. Oh. I'm trying to get the parries going, especially with power, which my understanding is that you have a better response. But there's also different special moves, so... Oh god, so slow! Slow, so much recovery! Ahaha. Forward, half circle forward, B. Okay, let me take a quick look here. Where are her... Okay, it's still on power. Okay. Yeah, it's not so obvious, right? Like, because they can work fairly differently, and yeah, and if you're not aware of how the differences in modes work, then it can get pretty confusing in terms of what do you do. Oh, shit. No, can't do that to projectiles. Dang it. I thought I could catch him. Ah, missed it. Dear Lord, man. Life is... Ha. Sometimes I think arcade mode AI is more difficult than playing against real human beings. Just like, I remember being like, man, I cannot beat Seth in Street Fighter 4. But then, like, doing okay against real human beings who were competitive, right? Oh, God. No, we're going back to speed. I need a hit confirm string that leaves me safe somewhere. I guess I gotta use the AA or like back A's. See, no, even that's not safe. Okay, okay. No parry for me. Yeah, real humans don't have the patient defense, right? That it's true. It's true. That is part of it. And some of the, like, that's one of the defining, like, if someone has some patient defense, they will often do well in tournaments, right? Just having a little bit of that goes a long way to getting through most players. Yeah, I always kind of put Last Blade in the Art of Fighting, the Real Bout, Fatal Fury kind of stuff, right? That's always where it lived in my head. Is it down C, back A? Is that what they want me to do? Yes, Grav, thank you. I can never remember people's alts. I always struggle. I'm like, I know Peaches was one of the regulars. As a solid up tilt? I'm so... What is that input? Okay, even that? Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting a little frustrated with the AI right now. I would rather someone just beat my ass in a match. Oh, God. Why won't you let me? Am I not close enough for the DP follow-up? I'm probably not. Oh yeah, that's it. Like, the easy games often have BSAI, right? But I mean, I was thinking about this the other day, where I'm like, okay, the AI that like the CPU that Kamikaze has developed, the developer of like TMNT Cross Justice League and a bunch of other Mugen and Ikemen stuff, their AI is excellent. It is very, very, very good. I have no fun playing against it. Like, I'm like, to be completely real, it is too good. I don't want to play against an AI like that, right? Like, maybe for some people that is exactly the kind of challenge they want out of it, but I don't know. It is a level of difficulty just a little too high for me, that I am like, part of me playing against the AI is I want a really dumb human to play against, right? That's what I actually want. I want a dumb human, because I want to be able to practice the things that I've learned in real time against someone pushing buttons, right? But like, to like give me that, like, how does it play out in a real situation, right? But like, good enough AI is going to prevent you from doing that. So you get frustrated because you can't learn, right? And you're not you're not good enough yet to be able to overcome the challenging AI, right? And there's oftentimes this line in like in CPU quality where you will go from excellent, really good, up to input reading impossible, and then down to that is just like virtually useless, because they have so many like holes in their game plan that can be abused, that you don't have a tendency to use real world strategies, right? Right, and then on top of that, as Graf points out, right, is like, if you have a character that you're using that doesn't have those natural like exploits that they could, the tools to use to exploit the AI, then you're gonna have a really tough time going about it, because all you get is the like hard counter, right? Mortal Kombat AI says hi. Yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 for sure. Oh yeah, and that's it. And then throws, right? Throws are one of those things that are either the only solution, where there's a situation like, if you knock them down and then you throw them, they will never tech the throw on wake up, so you only do that. Or they're useless because they get teched or jumped universally, right? And like, that is the most frustrating thing, where you're like, I can't even apply my theoretical game plan because there is no tricking the AI. We were talking a little bit like, what would an ideal AI be in like my Discord, and that's one of the things, man. Like, having human enough errors that you can apply a game plan to without worrying about it always being countered, but having it be like a human-esque response, right? And I'm sure that is ridiculously difficult to accomplish, right? Happy 111, everyone. That's a fair point, though, Dozing, right? Like, there is some value to learning the exploits, right? And that's it. Is like, so learning an exploit, but then like, most humans will end up countering you at some point, right? Like, this is the thing. Like, a human-esque response from an AI could be something like, look, they will tech the throw, or they will never tech the throw until you land like 5 throws, right? You can land 4 or 5 throws, and then it's the AI switches to, I'm only gonna focus on that. But then they become very vulnerable to frame traps, right? So it's like, they go from always being able to recognize your shimmy, right? To only like, or like, to never being able to do it, right? And having that switch means that when you apply a game plan that is an exploit, that they will eventually swap with another exploit, which forces you as a player to recognize what are the gaps in the game plan. When you force someone to switch attention, what do they switch their attention to, right? Like, that could actually be a very good like a learning tool for a lot of people. But unfortunately, like, the exploits don't switch around like that, right? Typically, when an AI for a game, when you find the exploit, that is the answer to all the characters, right? It suddenly becomes your answer to every match. AI mental stack. Yes, Guardian. No, that's 100% what it is. How do you emulate a mental stack for your CPU opponent, right? I think that's the really fascinating thing, because that'll like, in almost instantly, just by virtue, if you're able to accomplish that, it's something that will benefit the player, because they will start having to work on their own mental stack, right? And recognize another opponent's mental stack and how to counter their tools, right? It's like, it makes you start thinking about it, just because you're going to start seeing those patterns, right? Even non like FGC people who play fighting games will recognize those exploits. Like, cheesing the AI is something that everyone does, right? And it's like, yeah, having that kind of like shifting cheese is the ideal, right? Like, people are keen to recognize those patterns. And if you can, like, this is the tricking people into, you know, taking their medicine. Oh yeah, and that's another thing, right? Right, Burp. There are games which will straight up cheat, right? They will literally do things that a human cannot do. Not only just because they are like one frame or whatever and super tightly timed, but just because literally they will forego things to be able to accomplish a certain move, right? Like there are some older games that will say, "Is flash kick the proper answer to this?" Then they will flash kick. Not, "Can I charge a flash kick?" It is just done. But yeah, right, Dosing? Like a good human opponent is one that has those kind of shifting gaps in their game plan. And right, having one that has fewer gaps than you is just one of those things. Like when you feel like an opponent is just living in your head, like completely rent free, that is right. That is someone who has a better mental stack and is able to see more layers to the game plan that you can't see. So it seems like they're just reading your mind, right? And it's like, yeah, having it scale, right? Because no human is perfect, but they can be better than you and it seems perfect, right? And so being able to take them down a peg to let you see their gap and exploit it and then shift it so that you're forced to then think of the other one that you weren't thinking of, like that is going to be the engaging AI. Oh yeah, rubber banding in racing games, right? That is kind of like the quintessential AI is cheating, right? Um, where it's just like, no, you're gonna make every turn and your top speed is gonna be higher. Awesome, right? You wanna allow them to go over grass and not have them slow down so they can catch up and rubber band appropriately. You can do that, right? And it's like I think that is it where look at how much that bothers players, right? Who play Mario Kart and are or racing games and are frustrated by the rubber banding. Um, that actually kind of makes sense. That rubber banding kind of makes sense in certain types of games where you want to keep it interesting. It is not actually that interesting when one person is lapping everybody else and it's kind of a moot point. So rubber banding might make sense there. But in fighting games, I think what you're getting out of the experience is so different that the rubber banding really chafes against what people like out of it, right? And yeah, it would be absolutely so tricky to get right. And this is like right. Let it be known. I'm not saying that this is one of those things that it's like, why don't developers do it? They're lazy. It's like, no, no, it's not that they're lazy or they just don't want to do the implementation. It's that it's hard to implement well, right? Um, I don't even know where you'd begin to build an AI that is like theoretically perfect and then chunks out bits of capabilities to make them more human like, right? If your AI can read inputs and react with the proper counter at the proper time, make it so that the reaction time drops by 15 frames. What then? A lower difficulty drops by 20 frames, drops by 20, right? And then they're not able to get the move out in time, so they will get counted. Even though they're making the right decision, they're not executing properly. Very human failing in fighting games, right? Um, have them not know the option, right? It's like, oh, I know that flash kick is the guaranteed answer to this move, but another move might have a 50% success rate, right? Randomize between them which are they selecting? Are they going for flash kick or are they going for the maybe more reliable thing, maybe less reliable thing, maybe suboptimal thing, right? Like tweaking those levels of optimization that humans strive for um is an interesting thing. And I'm like, yeah, like can you do it top down where you have theoretically perfect and then you make it theoretically imperfect to different degrees which represent different skill levels for your opponent, right? And the more of those human-esque flaws that you add to that system in combination feels closer to playing against an AI. But like once again, like what is the implementation of that? What is the actual outcome of that? Unfortunately, I'm not a programmer, right? All I can say is what like my experience playing against different implementations has been, and how I think like theoretically you could fix that, right, or like address some of those concerns. Yeah, right, right. That's right, Grav. Like it would be really funny if the AI sometimes did easier combos, right, and dropped their harder routes. Like this is, can you add that in, right? Like after you have a whatever 80% success rate on the harder combo for your AI, and after so many drops, it diverts to the less optimal but more successful. Then you have 95% success rate on the suboptimal one, right? Because it's like it's been weighted enough, you've tried it enough, and you failed enough that the AI is like, no, I'm not going to do that, right? Like and like, yeah, how do you create those branching paths, right? Like I'm not sure, right? And these are very complex systems that when you start layering in all these things have more failure points, unfortunately, which I think is probably the big issue is that it's not that this hasn't been tried, it's that it's difficult to implement and you're better off having a consistent, simpler implementation, right? Then you might go for the suboptimal combos because it has better reliability. So you might use the suboptimal AI because it has more consistency, right? That actually makes a lot of sense. Yo, a clutch flag? Yes. Right? Activate Let's Go Justin. No, but that would be an epic failure then, wouldn't it? Yo, a gut system for your AI. How cool is that? Right? That would be really interesting. Instead of reducing the damage you take, change the intensity of the AI as it approaches the end of the match, right? Mind game flag equals does disrespect confirms, right? I think that's like there are so many interesting ways. Like the Smash Brothers Amiibo AI did a really good job of adding that. Like it was just recognizing patterns and repeating them, right? But I remember training a Yoshi Amiibo in Smash and being like, "Oh damn, it has been a day and a half and this little dude already like KOs into taunts because that was just the thing that I did against the AI. KO them, taunt. And then I played against it, and it did that. And it like threw me into a combo, into KO, and landed, and immediately did the Yoshi taunt. And I'm just like, oh my god. But like, such a cool experience, right? Like I liked training that amiibo and then seeing how it changed, and then playing it and being like, oh my god. I was proud of him. I was super proud. Are you kidding me? I was like, he's taken after his dad. All right. I am gonna challenge. Oh damn, we've no signaled. Okay, we've no signaled just as I've decided to challenge someone on Fightcade. Challenge a couple people on Fightcade. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, we know Signal. It means we're having fun, having a good chat. Nah, they're away. They're not gonna answer me. All right. I think, man, it has been a while. I haven't gotten any new emotes in a while, and I think I might need a no signal emote. Like, I think that's my next step. Dual Heroes on the N64 had a similar system to the Amiibo all the way back in 1996. You could train up an AI and fight with it. Yeah, there have been a few games that have done that kind of like AI training stuff. I mean, vanilla Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had a bunch of DLC that was AI teams modeled after players and members of the development team. So you could face like Nitsuma's team and have AI that was kind of modeled after their playstyle. There was a Justin Wong AI that you could play against, right? Like, that was really cool. Dude, actually, does anyone have access to that? Like, I downloaded a bunch of those, but I don't even know if I got them all. Right? Like, are those playable in any form, those DLC AIs from Vanilla Marvel 3? Do you think they're still available on PS3? Okay. Like I wanted, oh man, I meant to go, like I did something and I wanted to go check my 360 for a bunch of stuff, and it's red ringed again, so I can't check my Xbox stuff. And I never got them on PS3. If they're still available, I have to go download those things. Because like I think that is a little bit of the history of Marvel that is at risk of being lost. Like, I don't think people really remember or talk about them all that much. And definitely after the first wave of them came out, the later ones probably were nowhere near as downloaded as the early ones, right? I remember the first batch was like Nitsuma, Jay Wong, and someone else. But I don't know, that kind of like custom AI, like themed AI, that's super cool, right? Like, and the Amiibo AI stuff is really interesting. I don't know, there's a lot that you can really do with that, but you don't always, you don't, it's sometimes hard to justify, right? It's like, how much are people using it? I'm not entirely sure, right? So from a developer standpoint, it might be hard to justify. Jay Wong AI always makes the comeback. All right, friends. Don't know if the artist truly plays like Daigo, though. You got to put that in there, man. If you have parries that you can do the Daigo parry in your game, you got to make the AI pull that off at some point. We've been playing Last Blade 2 Sen, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm going to grab myself a drink and we're going to come back. I think I might try out some Street Fighter the movie, but hey man, if anybody in chat here has some suggestions for interesting fighting games that we might not have played in a little while on Fightcade here, yo, just let me know, and maybe we'll check that out. We'll hop in a lobby and see if we can populate it. All right, my friends, take a little break, grab yourselves a drink, take a stretch break. We'll be back in a couple minutes, and we'll be continuing on with Niche Fighter Monday. I will see you in just a few. welcome on back to Niche Fighter Monday. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's week is starting off alright. We got a lot of work to do, but I'm in your corner, man. Whatever it is that you're up to out there, you know you got some cheerleaders down in the basement. Yo, so speaking of which, I don't do enough of the shilling about the Discord, friends. We have a whole community we're building with fantastic people doing amazing things. We have artists and developers and musicians and writers and just people with amazing thoughts who come by the Discord and chat about stuff. So come on through. We're a fun group of folks. You know, I'm just saying. Not to toot my own horn too much. But you should swing by and join us in the basement. All right. Do you know what we're playing? Do y'all know? Are you down? The noise is here. So is Joe. Come on, we got Kylie Minogue, man. You're not gonna talk smack about Kylie, are you? Oh, wait, hang on a sec. I got a Lewis script for this, don't I? I think I have a Lewis script. Give me a second. Street Fighter, the movie, the training. Yo, Raul, Julia, my friends, they know how to chew some scenery. Oh, Lord, it is delightful. No, yeah, I got it, Joe. I was just like, all right, where did I save it to? I know I put it somewhere. Okay. The best Gomez Adams, right? The definitive Bison. Like, let's be real. Alright, so I wanted to try some other characters. I have been playing a lot of Akuma, and well, I think that Akuma is very likely gonna be the character that I run. I did want to give some other guys a go. Right, so silly. Does anybody know why? Has there been any interviews with the developers of this game explaining why they wanted the fireball to be able to go up and down? I would really like to know. They saw Rainbow and were just like, good idea. Did they think Rainbow Edition was just what Capcom was doing? Oh, interesting. A lot of what they wanted to do was look at the possibility and guess at like what the next step of those characters, like what would be the evolution of their moveset, right? and they want it to be as original as possible or something like that. I could see that, right? Like, you don't want to just be Street Fighter, but with digitized graphics, right? Like... Yeah, right. He just screams dragon. Yeah, you do. You gotta respect the bold vision for the next step. I mean, legitimately, you kind of do. Like, it's an interesting take. I mean. Okay, okay. And I mean, I'm always down for a different direction for a fighting game. This does feel, I don't know, and maybe this is just like me putting it upon the game because it has digitized graphics. It feels very digitized fighter. Does that make sense? Like, there's something, there's just, the way it feels like a digitized fighter. Like, and that's not a criticism. It's just that. Okay. So, what's Ken's game plan? Like, what makes Ken in Street Fighter the movie? Because, like, I'm just, like, feeling out their movesets. They have, right, there's these negative edge attacks like this, right? DP Tatsu throws, right? Is like, are we looking, because, like, Akuma is very much, right, like, air fireball pressure, Tatsu loops, and like right-left mix with the teleport, right? Like, that's kind of where my brain went to with Akuma, right? So, like, are we looking expressive juggle combos with Ken? What is our... Right? Or are we just looking more standard Shoto of, like, you know, that into Hurricane Kick, you're in their face. And then, yeah, with the shadow upper or whatever. It's kind of weird to combo, because, like, if you release the negative edge too early, just nothing happens. But, like, the pace of you press buttons fast in this game, so... DP Tatsu upper DP? Yeah, what is the juggle into yeah, you've only played Sagat and Honda, right? Yeah, like that's it. I've mostly played Sagat and Akuma, so yeah, if Joe P's around, I definitely appreciate some advice. I know he has an infinite. I know he has some silly juggle stuff. I'm just not sure how to get into it, so
Dragon! Hurricane! Hurricane! Dragon! Dragon! Hadouken! Dragon! Ah! Hadouken! Hadouken! Dragon! Dragon!
oh, okay. You can cancel out of it. There you go. I just missed the timing. DP into air Tatsu is what it is. Okay. Yo, no worries, Hayama. Take it easy, friend.
Hurricane! Dragon!
There we go.
Dragon! Dragon! Hadouken! Dragon! Dragon!
There we go. Oh, okay, so we were just asking Joe, like, what makes Ken in Street Fighter the movie, right? I'm like, I kind of figured out what's going on with Akuma and like my general game plan and what I want to do with them. But I was just wondering where Ken lands. And I guess it's the Tatsu out of DP, right? Kind of silly Shoto that can demon flip cancel out of. Alright. Wait, he also has a command grab super? Okay, what is the input for that? Okay, so it's like quick Shoryuken, medium Shoryuken, medium Tatsu, and then quick Tatsu after it. And then you can at least get that and then see what else I can do off of it. Okay, that's not bad. Quarter circle back. Oh! I ain't mad at that. And that's what Ken does. One of the things you really need to know how to do if you jump in the corner, spam Tatsu while jumping, really good meter build. Ah, alright. Ah, there you go, yeah. That is really good meter build. Oh shit, I thought Akuma was pretty good with that. Okay, that's fun. Yeah, and his Shoryu Reppa is kind of funky, right? Like, it oftentimes knocks down, it seems. Yeah, right? Yeah, it's kind of funky on its hits. Okay, that's good to know. You can get you out of this corner.
Dragon!
That's really quick though, eh?
Dragon! 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 Hadouken! Dragon!
Like, you're pretty much, like, got a Tatsu as soon as you hit the ground.
Dragon! Hurricane! Dragon! Dragon! Hurricane! Hurricane! Hurricane!
And then, much like Akuma, if you do the two Tatsus in the corner, they'll swap sides. Okay, okay.
Hadouken! Hurricane! 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 Dragon! Hadouken! Dragon!
Oh!
Dragon! 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 Hadouken!
During Tatsu.
Hurricane! Hurricane!
What?
Hurricane! 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 Hurricane!
He needs it? What can you do? Is it just button out of it, basically? Right? It's like no specials, right? Because...
Hurricane!
Or I guess you can Tatsu special.
Hurricane! Hurricane!
Oh, man. Okay.
Hurricane! Hurricane! Hurricane!
Yeah, maybe just the cards cancel it. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, you can, right? Because I can go... I'm pretty sure, at least. Yeah, right into Tatsu.
Dragon! Dragon! Hurricane! Hurricane! Hurricane!
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm not, right? You can see I'm kind of almost pianoing them, right? So...
Hurricane!
So yeah, I'm using, I just use press it 3 buttons, or 3 kicks, as opposed to the macro button.
Hurricane! 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 Win!
Oh, God. And now I see what Ken's about. Thank you. Because I don't know what kind of, like, frame advantage I'm after the heavy Tatsu. But, like, that seems pretty good, right? Because that heavy Tatsu low, right? And you get your light kick, medium kick.
Hurricane!
You can get your light kick, medium kick
Hurricane!
into Tatsu combo, right? That connects.
Hurricane! Hurricane!
That seems pretty fast. But then you also have...
Hurricane! Hurricane! Hurricane!
That's some good, just like high-low Tatsu pressure. Okay, I get it. I get it. This is the kind of stuff I need. Is Raul any good? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, real good, right? Yeah. Great juggle potential with Psycho Crusher. Yeah. Different scissor kicks. And the Bison Lightning.
Hurricane! 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 Win!
Okay. Yo, I'm sorry. Is D Wednesday looking to play? We'll see if they're available. Be there in 2 moments. Yo, let's go. Interesting. Some of the impressive some of the more impressive combos there pulled off with Bison. Man, there's some wild stuff in the world of Street Fighter the movie as well, man. So that's saying something. All right, here. Let me try Ken.
Ken versus Sega.
Do you enjoy the source material? I do. I do quite enjoy the source material. Like,
Hurricane. Hurricane. Hadouken. Hadouken.
there we go.
Hurricane.
Oh shit, stun.
Vega.
It is it is a super fun video game movie. It is campy, it is cool. Like, I enjoy me some good camp. So here we go.
Hurricane.
Good anti-air. All right. Oh, that crossed. All right. And then the grab. And then the grab. Oh, all right. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, also very good video game movie.
Ken versus Sega. Round 1.
So many good quotes in this movie. I mean, like I said, Raul Julia just chewing scenery is good to watch on any day. Yeah, and that's the grab. Okay. And that's the grab. Okay.
Hurricane.
Oh ho ho! Is that gonna chip? Nice. 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 Oh, I see. I see. Whoa, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Oh, I was not expecting to be able to throw out of that.
Ken versus Sega. Round 1. Fight. Hurricane.
Good throw. Okay. This is arcade.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, got thrown. Oh!
Sega.
I was trying to go for the command grab. Got to mention the red super command grab easily escaped, but you can't escape
Ken versus Sega.
until the third flip or so. Oh, okay, okay, good to know.
Hurricane. Hadouken. 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 Dragon. Hurricane.
Yeah, red super still do some damage, not totally wasted, but...
Dragon. Hurricane.
Oh, dang.
Sega. Win.
Okay, okay.
Round 2. Fight. Hurricane. Hurricane. Hadouken. Hadouken. Dragon. 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 Dragon.
Yo, what's up, DevStep? Welcome to the show.
Sega.
I'm trying to get some practice in Street Fighter the movie. I'm going to a big fighting game tournament later in May, and I need to get prepared. So I'm playing some of the best. I am just a lowly Ken getting thrown by Vega. Okay. So real good anti-air. Oh, okay. I forgot about the reversal, the green reversal moves. Oh my lord. Okay, so that's pretty good for Ken there, right? Whoops. Damn. Okay, I get anti-aired out of my Tatsu follow-up. All right. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna get chipped out. What's up, light kick, and forward heavy punch? Okay. Oh, that's... Okay, that is kind of weird. Like, a sweep? Yeah, okay, okay. You can kind of read the... Oh, I tried to... Okay. I should have waited for the interrupt, I guess. Oh, no! Yeah. Yeah, non-projectable, basically invincible forever. Okay.
Ken versus Sega. Round 1. Fight. Hurricane.
See, okay, so this is the problem, right? Is that so much of what, like, my brain goes to as, oh, this is good to do. It only works on standing opponents. And people really can just be crouching. Oh shit, that freeze thing? What is going on there? Nope.
Round
Invincible, but not throw invuln. Still stuffed it, yeah. Man, Vega really does. Okay, so yeah, like, he gets, like, full screen chip because of his wall dives, or throw mix, right? So you really do have to be prepared to interrupt them. Nah, alright. Oh, I thought I could still get away. Oh, seriously, yeah, Vega, like, climbs higher and higher on the tier list because of, I guess, yeah, partly the evasion, and then, yeah, the chip potential, the range, the mix opportunity from it. All right. That's interesting. All right, this is really good. I have not played enough Vegas, so this is really good practice. Am I better off going air to air? Because, like, I can jump back Tatsu this, right? And then, yeah. And then mix it up with jump forward. Right? And then, yeah, as they'll try to move in. Oh, shit. All right, all right. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. It goes forever. An extreme Vega practitioner. I mean, it feels like it. Yo, I will take all of the... I will take all of the beatings just to be able to figure out a little bit more about this game. Nice. Oh, really? Ah ha ha ha. You think the magic number is 7? Okay. Oh, man. It feels way tougher to catch people with Ken's Tatsus than it does Akuma's. Oh, what? Okay, something's happening there that I'm not fully familiar with. Nice! Could be the Shadow Tatsu. Because, like, it's like every now and again we'll cross up and, like, one of our characters will lock in place. Instead of pressing kick, hold kick to do the quarter circle back and then let go. Oh, I see. All right. What is the difference there? Oh, Vega will do that to you. Oh. No. Done. You can flip cancel out of it too. Okay, can you do the flip cancel on... You can't do it on whiff. It's only on hit, right?
Round one, fight!
Oh no, is it on whiff? Yeah, it is. All right. Oh, autocorrect, thank you. Nope. Ken is a character. Okay, yeah, you have to wiki up to figure out. This is, it is cool. Okay, this is like, I like that idea of, yeah, like demon flip. Unfortunately, I feel like a lot of the, like, what would otherwise be good, like... I'm glad I got that juggle there. What otherwise would be a good, like, jump-in attack, they don't seem to be super strong. Like, you don't got, like, a jumping medium kick like you do in other Street Fighters, right? So... And yeah, his Tatsu whiffs on crouchers. That's what makes me so sad, and why I'm glad that at least... You can do the like the demon flip out of whiffed, because otherwise someone could just basically stay crouching and eliminate a lot of your potential, right? Like already a lot of what I would be like, oh, that's my B and B, is not a B and B, because right, it just doesn't connect on crouchers. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, you threw me out of the Dragon Punch. All right. Right, but that's it. So like, at least he has the Tatsu out of the whatever demon flip out of it. But already, I think like a lot of your like jump and cross up stuff that would be typical in a Street Fighter-esque, Capcom-esque game doesn't work the same way. So what might look immediately very strong might not necessarily be that overpowering. That's what I was thinking, right? That I'd be able to invincible shore you, but it's not invincible. Oh, dang. Dang! All right, that's that claw, man.
Round one, fight!
At least it lets you close distance, right? Like, you can do stuff like that still. And if you get the jump in, because you can get crouching, light kick, medium kick into Tatsu again. But if they're crouching, the Tatsu's gonna whiff, right? So it ends up being a little awkward. There you go. But I guess that would force them to stand. Okay, so just talking through the game plan here, right? So if you start doing that, like I said, I did it 2 or 3 times. I was getting some hits, and it forced D Wednesday to... right? To then stand and do their reversal. So if I then went Tatsu, no flip, right? And go into low, they'd have to, because they'd have to be either willing to poke me out of it there. But then that gives me a chance to go low, get that, and then get the full Tatsu combo. So... Oh, really? Claw Dive is invincible as well? There you go. Okay. So, right? They stand block, and they go into the reversal. And there aren't too many ways past it. When Vega jumps in the air, it's really scary. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and hey, Vega should be scary. Like, air dominance is the entire, like, their entire identity, right? Like, that was, when they were introduced, they were a character where, like, yeah, I'm the only character who can do this kind of shit. Good reversal. I'm just doing it. Wake up. Yep. Oh. Ah. Their wake up super worked way better. Ah, there you go. And they can roll out of the way. And then, yeah, start mixing it up with throws, right? Okay. This is good. Sorry. So I'm glad. Man, thank you for the advice, friends. I really appreciate it. Like, this is what I love. Hearing a couple little things. Oh, this is what your character can do. This is what your opponent might be thinking about. And then start building that game plan, right? Exactly. The pieces start coming together. I love it. Oh. Nice. Oh, that's gonna chip out. I'm like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna keep pressing, right? Nah, let me hang myself. What's going on, JT? Oh, good throw. Oh! No! Shit. Dragon, hurricane. That's a solid anti-air. All right. Oh man. Very good read on the amount of health that I had left there. I should have tried one of my reversals just for good measure. Okay. I'm getting some things I can do. I can sometimes catch him with the jump. Like, my jump back heavy kick is pretty good. It also will act as a throw. Good anti-air. Oh, come on! No, that was so close. Oh, my lord. I'm getting there. Good escape. Oh, see? Okay, I was feeling that. I was feeling that. Good bait. Dead? Yeah, I'm stunned. I'm dead, aren't I? Oh! I shouldn't have panicked. I shouldn't have gone in that hard. Oh, man. I'm loving this. This is really good practice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, no, that was bad. I deserve every bit of that. Nice. Yo, it's the call of the SFTM fan, all right? We gotta do it. Nice. Gotcha. Oh no. Not happening. Ah, shit! Oh, video games. I love video games. See, even though, like, this is my thing, where I'm like, I feel like I'm getting some good decisions here, but I am not getting the damage out of it, so...
Dragon! Dragon! Vega! Round 2, fight! Hurricane! Dragon! Hurricane! Hurricane! Dragon!
Nice. Nice. Interesting. Hardest Shoto to play, but pretty unique in terms of style. That's cool. Yeah, Ryu is way more of a zoner than anything. That's good. I'm glad at least there is some difference between the Shotos in that way, right? Like Akuma being like a projectile rushdown character. Ken being the like physical strike rushdown. And then like Ryu being a projectile zoner. Like that kinda tracks, right? Ah, missed it. Counter super. Nice. Yeah, you can throw the claw and mask.
Dragon. Vega.
Claw projectile is really cool. Okay, hang on. Let me see.
Versus Vega.
Let me see if I can do any better with Coomers here, Mr. Coomers. Oh, dang it. No!
Vega.
Okay, I gotta learn the timing on these supers. Vega's considered a character with a projectile for all intents and purposes, yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, God. I did it again. Okay, so yeah, just completely invincible during those. Do not throw a fireball at them when they're supering.
Round one. Fight.
Whoops. There we go. There we go.
Round two. Fight.
God damn. Oh, damn it. Bison and Vega are considered projectile users by technicality. Cammy as well. Interesting. All right. Whoops. Oh, dang. And now I get chipped out. All right. Yeah, they count Cammy's grenade move. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. But hey, it's a projectile.
Versus Vega. Round one. Fight.
Okay. Okay. No! That stupid freeze. Ah, thrown out. Thrown out of the teleport. God, timer go down fast. All right, all right. What shenanigans is that? No. God, all right, we got a round. Here we go.
Round 3, fight!
Yeah, I'm not a fan of when games use like Mario time units, man. Like, just let a second be a second. It's fine. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Right? Because all that happens is that players will learn to realize what a second is, right? Like, they'll figure it out, but like, why do you make me do that mental calculation? Like, that seems kind of silly. Ah, jeez. Oh, I did it too early. Fair enough. FB Neo does make the game run faster.
Round 1, fight!
Man, you really... I'm trying to figure out what my best button to anti-air is with, right? And like, it's good. Like, if I can get the crouching heavy punch, especially off of the wall cling or wall grab, whatever. Wall dive grab. That's the one I was looking for. Then I can usually get a reliable Tatsu loop to the corner. But like, it basically straight loses to wall dive attack. And wall dive makes it really difficult to just get air fireball pressure going, right? Because if they get that one guess, then they're in, right? Usually with a hit and a knockdown, so. I was like, interestingly enough, from some angles, Tatsu works because it pushes me enough forward and gets me away. There we go.
Perfect.
At least I got to do Akuma things for a round. We got one!
Akuma versus Vega. Round
Perfectly legal. No! Mmm. Oh, that might work. The charge heavy kick attack? At least trades. Holy jeez, what the hell kind of character, man? Oh, bless this mess. We are playing a fucking game, my friends. All right. And see, this is it. Like, with Ken, I think I was like more comfortable in the neutral in some ways. But I was not getting anywhere near as much damage off of the hits that I was getting, right? Bless this Misatsu. Oh my. Oh my. That is good, man.
Akuma versus Sega. Round 1, fight!
Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, I tried to go for the throw. All right.
Round 2, fight!
Nice. Nice. I should have known. I should have known.
Akuma versus Vega. Round 1, fight!
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, and then go for the dive. Good. All right, I'm starting to figure it out. I'm starting to figure it out. No.
Vega.
I'm fairly sure that these are reactable. Right? The difference between the wall grab and the wall dive. Mash that coin button. You understand, Butler. I know you do. Nope. Tried to teleport. Didn't work for me.
Akuma versus Vega. Round 1, fight!
It's so good, Grav. I love that he has a Naruto run teleport. Like, damn, didn't capitalize off that. Good punish. Good throw. All right. Yeah, I don't seem to have as much luck fighting Vega in the air. Oh, too far. Yeah, Akuma, I seem to have a harder time fighting him in the air. Oh, no, the chase down. There you go. Oh, wrong side. Dang. Get him! Get him! Oh. Oh no, I could not seal the deal. Yo, Mohast, I am waiting for it. Like, there is like just wild offense in this game, but also like some really, really, really strong defense. Nice, good mix. Good mix. Doing it again. Now grab. Nope. Oh, good throw. Good hit. Yes, he can kill with the mask. Like, honestly, I love that he can toss mask and claw is super cool. that throw. Nice. Oh, if it completely whiffs, you do lose it? Okay. That's interesting. But then, oh, if it hits, yeah, you can Crystal Flash like that to get it back. That's cool. I keep just not being able to clinch out those combos. I knew it. Throw. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You got it. I should have just teleported. I have it, right?
Round 1, fight!
Nice. No! Oh, I got so lucky. Ooh, hoo, hoo, luck. I capitalized, but luck. Good. Oh no, I missed it. I had the juggle and I missed it. All right. Wait, did I hit no specials? That's not right. Nice. Nice. Shouldn't have kept pressuring with the Tatsus. Okay. I gotta learn when to pull back a little. Gotta make sure, when you get those, you better dang well get the kill. There you go. And this, my friends, is why I'm leaning towards Akuma for Combo Breaker.
Round 1, fight!
Yes, sir. Nope. Good games. Yo, thank you for the matches Wednesday. I really appreciate that. Damn, okay. Friends, we did a lot of learning today about Street Fighter the movie. That was good. That was good. That was great Vega matchup knowledge that I really needed to internalize. I'm going to have to go and search out some Street Fighter the movie people who are like some character specialists. I should also search out... I need to get in touch with Aaron. Plasma Sword can probably teach me a lot about this game. Man. Yo, Joe, if you're still around, are you still doing Street Fighter the movie, the casuals? Is that going down? Got a fun Balrog? Right, exactly. I'm gonna need my Balrog practice. I'm gonna need my Ryu practice. I'm gonna need my Bison practice. I know Mohast is running the Chun, so... Okay, you're looking at Thursday night for Street Fighter the movie, the casuals? Awesome. Awesome. I'm gonna try to make it out to that, because... Sweet. I will help signal boost. I will do my best to make it out. And you know, participate in the community more. I sometimes get wrapped up in like the digital basement stuff, and I'm like, no, I gotta go out to these other places too, man. I gotta say hi in your streams more often. Y'all are coming out here and supporting me. It's only fair. I know I usually lurk. I try to lurk as much as I can while I'm doing work. So I might not always be the most active, but yo, I'm around. But yo, some casuals, some practice. Let's go. Yeah, first to fives this time. I think that's a good idea. You could probably see a lot more variety of matchups and get a lot more just like good talk going about it, right? All right, my friends. I think we're going to be calling it for the day. Thank you for joining me here on Niche Fighter Monday. I really appreciate it. Make sure to check us out. We got the Discord. We got the Patreon. There's some cool stuff coming to the Patreon very soon. There's some cool stuff already up there. If you want to be able to support us here, that's probably the best way. It's a couple bucks a month. Cheaper for you than a Twitch sub. It buys you everything we got on the Patreon, and it helps support me more than Twitch subs. So, hey, if you want to, we got the YouTube streams going. There are no ads over on YouTube. And if you want that ad block absolution or that ad evasion absolution, if you feel a little bit bad maybe because you're like, I know ad rev is how people support themselves, but the ad sphere sucks. So I get that. But if you got a couple bucks and you could toss it my way in the Patreon, I grant ad block absolution to everyone who does that. And frankly, even if you do that and you can't help support on the Patreon, I still don't hold it against you. But if you need that, you know, don't worry. You have sinned, but you have been forgiven. Then I got you. All right, friends. Take care of yourselves out there, everyone. Thank you for the matches, friends. Thank you for joining me here on Niche Fighter Monday. I appreciate y'all. Hit me up here next Monday where we'll do more fighting game stuff. And maybe this weekend we'll do some retro stuff too. That'd be great. And Thursdays, friends. Street Fighter the movie, The Casuals, over with Joe P. Real. Make sure to go check him out. Thank you all. Be nice to yourselves. Be nice to each other. Stay safe out there, everyone. And I will see you next